change you to the chair. And that said, then we're going to move to somebody else they usually chain to the chair. Good morning to you, Ron.
Good morning.
Basically,
I can't move.
No, you can't move. You can't move. And Ron Jacobsohn from, well, who's here with all the Hollywood news, you know, is here to tell us about what we are missing this week, what we need to be looking at.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Frozen. I don't know if you took your daughter to see Frozen so far. I mean, she's a little young, but still, she'll get addicted. You'll buy all the franchise stuff.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned
that.
that because I'm trying to avoid that whole, that's my thing with motherhood. I'm trying to avoid that whole, you know, animated franchise. I can't avoid it, right? Not going to happen.
Don't even fight it.
Okay.
You know, pick your battles, as we say. So Frozen has been in the theaters since Thanksgiving. And
is this Disney? Is Frozen Disney?
Of course it is Disney. What else could it be?
Yes.
So Frozen has become already now the #4 movie in the all-time Disney box office champions. And of course,
since Cinderella, I had to say that. Okay.
The other three were, of course, The Lion King, Up, and Finding Nemo, who you'll be very, very comfortable with in the next few years as your daughter gets
as you talk about
bigger.
Frozen, which, by the way, is aptly named with what's going on in the United States right now. And how much has it grossed over the course of the last...
$640 million.
That's one weekend or 2 weekends?
No, that's in Thanksgiving. That's about
that's like a month
and a half. So.
But it's amazing that people are actually venturing out of their houses in below sub-zero, you know, temperatures to see Frozen.
Yes. Let's go to our next thing.
Please.
So 2014, of course, started, and we always are trying to find out what is it going to be about in the box office in theaters. So. After the Avengers made $1.6 billion in the box office last year, all the studios, you know, as they like to say in Hollywood, imitation is the highest form of flattery. So all of them are now working on this mega superhero movies where they're going to put all the superheroes together in one movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my! Like who? Who's going to be?
Well, we already talked because we have an Israeli involved. For Warner Brothers are putting Superman, Batman, and Superwoman into one movie. Universal is putting together The Mummy, Dracula, and Frankenstein in one movie. The Avengers, of course, is coming with the sequel, as well as Disney, who took over, of course. Lucasfilm is producing the new Star Wars movie and is already incorporating into the script the new characters who can venture out into their own sequels. So
Darth Vader meets Mickey Mouse, and something to that effect. No, but I'm trying to think. This is almost like a play for all. What is your favorite, Jonathan? What's your favorite superhero?
I think it was Superman, but that was back when merchandise was not so big.
It's such a big thing.
I'm old. What can I do?
And then lastly,
yours? Sorry, I'm not.
Mine. I don't have one actually.
You don't have one?
No.
Okay, I'll have to say Spidey. I'm sorry. Yes,
and I can't go away without congratulating and saying happy birthday to the trailer. It's celebrating 100 years.
The trailer?
The trailer. Something, you know, which today we cannot live without.
We cannot. No,
I mean,
really
even in this channel, in between our talking, there's trailers, and every movie needs trailers in order to
sell and
to hype it and so on and so forth.
I wonder what they did before trailers.
Well, the first 25 years of movies was without trailers, so
it was just, you know, this phenomenal thing of something running on the screen. But trailers are fabulous, and I think there's it seems to me always that there's one guy in the States who does the voice for all the trailers.
A lot of people sound exactly the same. And the thing is also with the trailers that over the years what happened is that, you know, people say, oh, if the trailer's great, the movie's going to suck.
That's the thing. It's not that the movie's going to be horrible. But
it mostly is like that because they really put a lot of effort in making those 1.5 minute trailers so popping, so amazing to lure you into the theaters that your expectations are always higher than
what you're going to get. But how did the trailer change over the course of the last, you know, several decades? I mean, it started from nothing, right?
From nothing, and then it was really the heydays of the trailers were in the 50s when Hitchcock and DeMille, you know, made them into like the suspense. I mean, if you look at the Psycho trailer, where like people were like, Today it's more like it's going to your heart, to your.
And do we see differences? I always think that there's always a difference between European trailers and American trailers.
Oh, definitely, because the Europeans, they just put a few clips from the movie, put it together, and then put the name of the movie.
You don't really hear somebody saying
There's no drama.
There's no drama.
It's amazing.
Are there awards for trailers, or is there like a competition also? Because we know on television, you seem to see that the opening of shows has become almost like the trailer. They've become almost as big as the show itself. But are they winning any? I mean, are there any competitions?
Well, there's editing awards. So,
awards.
But in America, they give out awards for the girl who gives out the coffee and the tea. So it's not a big surprise. There's an award show for that as well.
More power to the water girl, I say. We don't give her enough credit. So that's for trailers, okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, I've been talking about this for the past 2 months. The award shows are finally here. Next week we have the Golden Globes on Sunday night, which is the night between Sunday and Monday here. Then we have the Critics' Choice Award and the SAG Awards, and the Oscar nominations all coming out in the same week.
But the Golden Globes, which I always find, they're always kind of a prelude to the Oscars, right?
That's what they want to say. That's how they hype themselves. But in all honesty, very few of the Golden Globe winners have gone on to win Oscars. So especially in the last few years.
And predictions, though, who are we looking at this year when it comes to the awards?
The thing is that it's so out there with so many names there. Usually what happens is that the list gets dwindled down, so to say, with all the critic circles that give their awards. But even each critic circle gives...
It's that much up in the air, but
yes,
things like...
completely.
But like, the Gravity film that I've been hearing so much about.
One say Gravity, then the other one says American Hustle, and then there's the Denver Bias Club, and there's so many names out there. I think that once the Oscar nominations will come out, it will
going to be surprised?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the Golden Globe, well, that's not really... Who's hosting all these things this year?
Well, it's Amy Poehler and Tina Fey who are hosting the
Golden Globes.
The Golden Globes,
I love my favorite duo.
And also, we're going to have the Lifetime Achievement Award for Woody Allen, who already said he's not going to show up. So who is he going to send instead of him to pick up the award?
We want to hear who's going to be the kid who's going to come over.
And hopefully I'll be here and tell you all about it.
No, you definitely will be here and tell us all about it. No, but still, I'm still on awards. I'm still stuck on awards. You're going to have to tell me about. So Woody Allen, we know is getting the Lifetime Achievement Award, which is amazing because. But what about his film? What was the film that came out?
Blue Jasmine.
Blue Jasmine.
Yeah,
Isn't that
Kate Blanchett is probably going to win the Best Actress award for that one. But again, all up in the air. I don't want to predict. I'm not going in Jonathan's place here saying who's going to win.
And seriously, good for you. Good for you. I'm sorry already.
Yeah, there are posters of you now already. I've got my people.
He's the guy that said Atletico's going to win. Blame him.
So no predictions, and they are starting next week. When?
Yes. Well, it's Sunday night in the U.S., but actually the night between Sunday and Monday here.
All right.
If you are really having, sleepwalking, it's starting at 3 a.m. our time.
3 a.m. You know what? I might have you stay up for that for us. There we have it. Folks, thank you for joining us. Remember, you were here with Jonathan Regev, basically named Atletico as the winner of the big game coming up.
See you Sunday, guys.
And that is it for us, folks. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Before that, check us on Facebook, I24 News, or Twitter, and join us tomorrow morning for another edition of the Morning Edition, as you should be doing every single day. Thank you.